Hi Simmers, hello Simmers, and welcome back to my channel. Um, I am a bad cookie. I've not been uploading on time, and I got a tattoo. Well, here's my tattoo, just in case you were curious. It's still healing, so it's not all the way there, but it's a butterfly and a ladybug. That's what I was called when I was growing up. I got it very safe, as I told you in my last video. It's actually from family, so it wasn't at a tattoo parlor or legally. He does have his permits and stuff like that, so it was very safe. I'm doing it. But today we are actually going to be renovating the, I believe their name's the Behr house. It's the two sisters that live in Windenburg, but I actually made this video today, and it's coming out on Wednesday. I do apologize for being late. I have been very tired after work, like every day, and I basically threw off my whole sleeping schedule. So right now I look kind of busted. That's just me. But I have an exciting video planned, and I am getting closer to getting done with my save. And I just wanted to mention, because I had a comment about it, but I do not have the Eco Living Pack yet. I will buy it when it comes out, and I will do like a whole video on that. But I don't have any early access, so once Eco Living comes out, I believe it's on June 5th, I will make a video either that day or the day after. But I'm going to try to get better on upload times and uploading videos and stuff like that, because I think that's only fair to you guys. But it's a special treat today because I got a face cam. It's to the point where I had to dig out my camera just to find it. So that's why I have not had face cam. It wasn't even like I lost my camera or anything. It's just, it takes a lot of time just to get the footage on. It doesn't take too much time, but it's like, it's an extra nuance, and it's easy just to get my recording and then to just voice it over. So sometimes I'll have face cam, but sometimes I won't. Um, yeah, but I think I will be uploading my art video for you guys of my project that I did for my art class in college. So, exciting things. Sorry for the long intro. I just had like news to tell you guys, and um, we're just gonna do like a little Windenburg build. Let's just get into it. Alright, so I know that beginning was a little kooky, but I'm just having fun. So I hope you guys enjoyed the little silliness thing that I did at the beginning. I just made up a word right there. You heard that? The silliness thing? Well, okay. I'm just way too wacky today, but I came in renovating this house, and I actually had a lot more fun than I thought, and there wasn't a lot wrong with it. So that's the good thing about it. I know I usually hate Tudor builds, but this one's kind of different. The first thing I did though was move the building up and make the fence in beginning a little smaller, just because it looked a little weird. I'm sure there's plenty of houses that have that, but I thought it looked better with a smaller yard. And so I did that, and then I actually changed the front up a little bit just so it wasn't so flat looking. Um, in real life, I think it looks alright, but in The Sims, it just needs a little bit of pizzazz, you know? And so, honestly, this house, the outside, I didn't change too much. Um, I didn't want to change it to the point where it became a little unrecognizable, but I still wanted it to be changed up a little bit, because it kind of just looks like, when you look at the interior, it looks like a bunch of kids live there, which is what's happening. Like, they're these young siblings, but I would think like that they didn't just buy a home by themselves. Like, their parents used to live there or something like that, or maybe even if they did buy it themselves, like, they wouldn't just go with crazy furniture that kind of looks like children's furniture. So I went in, I added some brown carpet, which you're gonna be like, Tavia, what are you doing? That's crazy. But I think it actually worked. Like, I wanted to try something new, and that's what I did with the carpet. And so I went in with this brown carpet, but to make up for that, I added a little bit of white on the walls, so it wasn't too much. But oh, I didn't even mention, this build is actually just base game and get-togethers. So I limited my pack usage on this one, so I hope you guys actually enjoy using it, and maybe it's a little more accessible to some people who don't have all the packs, but they can download this one. And if honestly, if you don't have Get Together and you want this build, it's kind of hard to do that, because this is a build that is in Windenburg, the pack that came with Get Together. So it would be hard to recreate it as just a base game build, because it's in a world that isn't base game, and then B, it's a Tudor house, which I think it's possible to make a base game Tudor house. I think Little Simsy actually did it, but it's pretty hard without, like, basically the Tudor pack, the queen of Tudor. So I just used those two packs. I didn't. Maybe I'll make a base game only build. It's not as hard as a lot of people think, but honestly, I wouldn't mind doing it. And this pack actually, it's a really cool pack. I don't really use the functionalities of it, but I enjoyed having, like, I enjoy clubs, but you don't usually use it. And I know it was like one of the first packs that came out, but it just doesn't seem like a useful pack to have, or like an element to a pack to have. Like, obviously people were probably like, oh, this is pretty okay, but they're like, but I want more packs, because, you know, like the Sims 3, they had all these crazy packs, and then the Sims 4, it started off with luxury party stuff, which it has literally like 6 items in it, and then it popped off with like Get to Work and Get Together, which Get to Work was really good, but then you Get Together, like the build and buy items are amazing, but when you look at it, you had to sacrifice like the items that they had for like the items that they had, and then like you sacrifice like the overall gameplay though, which sadly I think that's what happens with some of the other packs that we feel like are a flop, but that's the reality. You can get quality, like a quality build, like, or you can get like quality gameplay, and it's kind of hard to balance the two. And some of the packs do a really good job, but they have to get rid of a few items, which I think that's what they do now, and that's what people realize. And half the times I think when they forget the counters for a bunch of these packs, or when they forget the cabinets, I think maybe it's a little bit intentional, because then they can get away with a lot more items or a lot more gameplay, because they probably have like a count of items that they can actually include in a pack, or maybe like their bosses at EA tell them, they're like, oh, you can only have this amount because this, and this amount of time because of this. So I don't blame the developers at all, but obviously it's a work in progress as we're moving along. I've also seen like a few glitches, like as people are doing the new pack eco living. I'm sorry. I keep like stuttering and being unfocused. I haven't done this in a while. No, but I'm waiting for my food right now, and I'm so excited. But I'm actually really happy today because I'm not sleeping, which the last few days I've been barely able to keep my eyes open. And right now it's very helpful. And I think that's a cool thing to be proud of. And I've never been like a bad sleeper or anything. It's just I I don't know. I threw it off. I've been getting up really early, but I threw it off cuz I feel like um when I started I had a bad sleep schedule just because of how I was handling school. So then I would wake up and go to sleep at crazy hours, and then so it transferred to when I went to work, and I thought I had it under control, but sometimes it doesn't always go the way you want, and it's okay. But I'm doing great right now. Like, if anything, I have like first world problems. Like, I don't want to go to work and stuff like that. But it's silly to think that when all this is going on and some people don't have jobs. So, I just think I feel a little overwhelmed with work, and I just finished school and everything. But I am happy at the point I am right now, and nobody has anything against me making me say this or anything. I just think that's it. Dude, it's like I forgot how to talk. I did a video 2 days ago, and it's like I forgot how to talk. I don't know. Um, I guess like it's hard to talk when nothing's happened, but I should just be talking about the build anyway. But Windenburg has been a challenge to complete for my save, but doing these little videos for Windenburg I think it's helped a lot. Like obviously it's my honestly it's a really great build because of how many places it has in the build, but like it's not my type of style of builds to do. So I don't have fun doing them all the time, but I want to save where I can feel like I would want to go to like every place in that save. So I think it's worth it to now maybe not be as proud of what I'm doing than to have a save which I feel discouraged in the end because I didn't do that one world that I didn't like. Um, and I have nothing against the world itself. It's just like I just think I'm bad at bad at designing Tudor homes, and everybody has their one thing, and this is mine. So it's a nightmare to have the one world be a bunch of things that you can't do. And that's on me. I'm working on it, and I think I'm getting better at it, honestly. I know some people don't like modern builds and stuff like that, um, but I like them, and I like this, so I'm excited to finally get this world done. I'm kind of getting close to that, and then I can do more worlds that I like. And then, of course, we have the new expansion pack coming out, so I would want to finish that before I release the save. But as you can see, the house, it's like a toned down version of what it used to be, and I really like that. I gave them more skills that they can do. I gave them a backyard too. There was more than enough room on the lot to have a backyard, so I don't know why they didn't have one. Um, but I think it's looking great. Like the bathroom, I think it doesn't look like a lot of the other bathrooms that I do, but I've been trying to push myself to use stuff that I don't usually do. So that's why I use that rug, and I use like a bunch of swatches I don't normally use, like that floral bed and some other things. Like I never use the teal in the chairs and stuff like I did in the rest of the house, and I think that made the house look a little more complete and unified. And I feel like maybe they just remodeled the house a little bit, but this used to be a family home and it's a little more traditional, and it has these carpets that maybe they updated and the 80s or something like that. So I didn't really change the outside landscaping because I kind of liked how it looked. So I just add a few more, and then I add trees, and then a bench in the front yard. But that's about it. And then the backyard, I kind of mimic that kind of style, and I put some planters and a few more trees. But I like how it turned out. I wish I could have used more of that space that I didn't use, but the original house didn't use a lot of that space, so I kind of wanted to keep that in mind. So sometimes it's better to underdo something than to overdo it. And yeah, and I'm sorry if I'm talking quiet. I feel like I have to whisper, and I don't know why. It's not like anybody's home right now. But I don't know. I guess I don't want to disturb the neighborhood. I'm pretty sure I have my window open. But the build's just about to be done. I think I just add in a few more lights, landscaping lights, so it looks pretty at night, and I size down that plant that's clipping through. But this is the build, and I really like how it came back out. I don't know, like the whole time I was feeling flower boxes, but I didn't add it, so I don't know. We'll see. But you can see right now, I think I'm taking screenshots, but you guys will see those screenshots at the end, and I'll add like a little track onto it, and then I just finish up this bathroom because I forgot to do it at the end. But I hope you guys enjoy, and I hope you guys really like my videos, and thank you.